Hi, I'm not going to introduce myself because I'm nobody anyway, but I have some opinions on Valorant that I want to share. I'm not going to talk about gameplay or graphic design of Valorant. What most people saw was alpha gameplay anyway. I want to talk about the game monetization system. But how, you may ask? There were no details divulged by Riot about this. So how? Looking at companies' past games, of course. But first, let's talk about Valorant. Riot's promise to make a game that can run even a 10-year-old toaster, so everyone and their great grandparents can play the game, just like League. Nice? Nice. Riot is also promising around 35 ping connections around the globe to help people with slow connections play the game. Nice? Nice. So, what can you say after all this? They are making a game that is accessible for everyone, so it must likely mean that the game will be free to play. Nice? Nice. Now let's talk about Riot again. Which other Riot game is also free to play, can run the calculator, and has a lot of hentai? League of Legends, of course. Now the problem here is League of Legends monetization system. I'm just going to straight say it. It's pay to win. Doesn't matter how you see it, it's pay to win. If you think it's not, you're mentally retarded. A good example of this is taking two new players. Let's call them Poor Little Bitch and Mummy's Boy. Both are being coached by their friends that play the game since ever. And there's still Silver one. One is poor and the other has access to his mom's credit card. Poor Little Bitch has 14 champions, and only because of weekly free rotation. Mommy's Boy can play any champion in a pool of 148. Which player has the advantage here? If you are a normal human being, you say it's Mommy Boys, of course. If you're mentally retarded, you choose Poor Little Bitch or none. An even better example would be put Poor Little Bitch and Mommy's Boy in the future fighting in ranked Bronze 10. Poor Little Bitch pick his champion first. Now, all the Mommy Boy has to do is pick a counter to win and say is mid in the chat after he still loses because he didn't know how to play that champion. The reverse also applies, but Poor Little Bitch can't counter any of Mommy's Boy champions. Now, in a game like League, the pay to win effect isn't that powerful because most people are mentally retarded play a single champion for the rest of their lives. And that's why there's a victory. But in a game like Valorant, it can't and will affect the gameplay. Just like Overwatch, you need to counter the enemy heroes and doing stuff. Now imagine not having the champions to do it. The point I try to make here is if Valorant used the same league monetization system, I say fuck it. Let the game rot and die, so no company ever thinks about doing pay to win shit in 2020 again. Except for mobile games, but nobody cares about mobile games anyway. And just to end the video here, if the game is free to play and every character is free, great. If the game is paid and every character is free, great. If the game is free to play and you have to unlock characters with money, buyable with money in-game currency, fuck Riot. I also want to say sorry to all the true mentally retarded people. I know that putting you in the same league as league players is offensive and I'm truly sorry.